Hey everyone, I'm Klonoa here, and today we are back for some more Klonoa 2, Lunatea's Veil, on Steam. Now, we're here to go onwards to the city of Volk, or in this case, Volk Hall.
Let me down alone. Elf mischief to sloof. Cut! Nashut, the Eglant.
Meow meow. Nyamu, Klonoa, Abumi, Nyamu.
Meet us. Lock down. Luna has a crack. Such work not done. Supana Rengarcha, Klonoa Ferno.
Ring, Valuria. Meow. Mumia, Nalaminu. Kamugun. Oh, Yawan. Luce. Luna, Isuru Abik Dua. Mani Paparamiu, Umurufura. Wafidu Deona. Isuru Luna Egland Lisha. Nap Eku Glob. Paya Udumona Sachi.
Now, that was just a cutscene, so we didn't actually play a level yet. Calm down, we're gonna play. Now, let's start with Volk City. Ah yes, Volk City. I'd say think of this as New York City, but I guess it'd be too obvious if they end up calling it New Volk City instead. But seriously, a city that never stops fighting. That sounds very terrifying, honestly. Oh, you can. Oh, never mind. Okay, but with that being said, let's see. But yeah, as I was saying, the city that never stops fighting is kinda insane. Like, their daily activities fighting, they probably go fighting until they fall asleep. Okay, this one's actually pretty tough. Let's see if I can time it. Oh, frick. I think I got them all. It's just so tough because it's so tough because there's a lot of timing. You have to go with that one. And you think you can grab these suckers over here, or at least they look like they'd be something that contributes to the game, but sadly, no, they do not. Now, I still have not looked up what they said, and I did see the loading screen for it, but the problem with that is that, and can you believe this is actually more of an issue than anything, is the fact that the game moves the loading screen goes so quickly, at least on the Steam version, that I can't even read what it was set that the name was. And that's probably the only instance where you don't want like crazy fast loading times when you're trying to actually read something. Like, I actually had something similar to this when it came to the Insane Trilogy after that big update. Like, oh frick. Please tell me there's another enemy nearby. Oh, what the? This will have to do. Hopefully another one comes back. Oh! No, but as I was saying, like, with the Insane Trilogy on PS4, the load times were huge. I mean, huge. In that they were really long. But ever since that, I guess they called it Nitro Processing Update for the PlayStation 4, they cut down the loading times tremendously on that. And then like on a Switch, Steam version, Xbox, all that stuff, when it no longer became an exclusive. It's just... And the thing is, with the loading screen, there was actually advice that can help you find secrets and everything that back in the day you had to get a guide for just to get, you know, just to be able to collect everything. Especially Warped, because there's those 2 levels that no one's going to figure out completely on their own. Like, there's just no way. But, hey, apparently someone thought it was enough to focus more on just, you know, the loading screens and everything. You know what? If it was like the Japanese version of the Crash trilogies where you can have all the advice that comes up as soon as you collect an Aku Aku mask, then I think it would have been fine with the extra loading time, like with the reduced loading times, but now there's just things you cannot read because of it. And I think, speaking and going on a complete tangent, I actually do remember that this game actually has tutorials for these specific creatures that we're trying to use up here. Only problem is that because of the fact that I turned them off because they get really intrusive at the beginning of the game. And 2, the load, like I mentioned earlier, the load times are really too short for me to read it all. Like, I probably would have to look back at it just so I can see what the names are. But hey, that's the fun of editing on these things. Wait, this is the right way, right? Okay. So far, so good with collecting everything. I really set that as soon as I got touched. I really got touched as soon as I set that. Oh no, it's supposed to be over here. But yeah. This is not to say that reduced loading times are bad. Heck no. I get to go to the game faster? Heck yeah. If anything, a game that I desperately wish had reduced load times were freaking Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. But if I end up seeing that in the future, more than likely I'm going to have to get a PS5 just to even hope for that to be a thing. With that being said though, while it's definitely not a bad thing to have reduced load times, by like no stretch of the imagination, it's just that having tips and everything on the loading screens just creates new problems now. At least I think so. Chances are most people will just do what anyone else would do and just pause like a video on YouTube or something. Which is obviously fine, it's just... the fact that I have to do that now for some of this stuff is kind of crazy. I didn't think we'd actually get to a point where it could create a potential problem more than anything. I don't know how I didn't jump on that, but we'll take it. Don't need it. Okay. Like, look at how crazy this gets, though. Okay, it's not that crazy yet. It's only like the laser visions where it actually shows some real crazy level design. I feel like I can just barely make it, but I just can't. I just can't trust me to not do that, to not like fall over. Anyway, I think we're actually getting close to the reactor, so... I have no idea who that is. I think that's supposed to be the mayor of the city. It's not like we'll ever get that kind of knowledge brought to us in the freaking... What is it? In the game anyway. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's the mayor. Which, if he's dressed up like this, I can imagine... It just makes that much more sense of why the city turned out the way it is. I hope I'm not missing any of those hidden eggs. Because I haven't actually been looking for any of those. Okay. Yeah, we're just about here now. Now we're actually just about here. This is actually one of the longer levels in the game. And it does get longer as we progress through the game. Now, you probably don't need me to tell you this, but if you land on any part of the car that's filled with lava, that's death. That's pure death.
Purple. Ago, wamba wow wow. Dunia na, kena lucan. Balik, temu paradura. Wagong, guru you wawang bao.
And I got 150 off of that. Nice. I was kind of worried that I was missing something from there. But, yo, in the next part, we'll be taking care of the underground factory of the Folk City. So, this is Artorius' first time. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, stay natural fueled, stay tuned to Just Radio Live. But of course, stay dreaming. But most especially, stay wow!